Hello everyone and welcome to an unboxing, assembly and first look at this Hoover upright vacuum cleaner. This is a Breeze Evo Home. This was kindly donated to the channel by a viewer, Joe, who lives in the US of A. So thank you again, Joe. I opened this on my Christmas Day unboxing extravaganza. And also, this is going to be Vacuum of the Month for January 2025. So just a quick unboxing and first look, but I will be coming back to this machine on the 1st of February 2025, and I'll give you my verdict on it after I've used it for a whole month in my home. I'll also be doing a future video on how to maintain the machine, how to clean the filters and change the belt, etc. But for now, we're just going to take it out of the box, have a quick go, and then I'll be using it, as I said, for the month of January 2025. So if you're watching this after January 2025, you should be able to find other videos. But this is just, as I said, unboxing and first look at this budget priced Hoover upright. I chose it for my Amazon wish list. I put it on my Amazon wish list because it was a good price, and also it gets good ratings from people who have bought it. Quite a lot of 4- and 5-star reviews. And at the time of filming this video, you can get one of these from Amazon for around £68. I'll put a link below the video if you want to check out the current price. So without any further ado, I'll take everything out of the box, we'll assemble it, and I'll give it a quick go. Here's everything out of the box. You get the cleaner itself, a stair cleaning stretch hose, the handle assembly, this 2-in-1 nozzle that you can use for upholstery. It says this is a dusting brush, but they are quite stiff brushes. I wouldn't use those on anything delicate. You get a wiper blade that you're supposed to fit to the machine, and I'll show you that in a moment, but you don't have to fit it. And of course, you also get a full user manual and your guarantee details. The first thing we need to do is fit the handle to the cleaner body. You'll notice there is a screw located behind a piece of tape. So remove the tape, and also you need to remove the screw. Then place the handle with the Hoover roundel at the front, just on here, like so, and then insert the screw. You can use a large flathead screwdriver or a coin just to tighten up that. Don't over tighten the screw. There we go, that should be enough. The 2-in-1 tool stores on the cleaner here. The stretch hose stores on board, but if you want to make the cleaner a little bit lighter to carry, it's not necessary to have the hose stored on board, because in use, when you're using it as an upright, you don't actually use the hose. Many cleaners of this type, all the dirt passes through the hose, even in upright mode. But on this Hoover, we also have a short bit of flexible hose here. Now that has to be plugged in to the hose inlet here at the base of the cleaner. So this is fitted to the machine when you unbox it. Just push it in, and now you can use the cleaner. So it gives you a shorter air path when using the machine in upright mode. It's only when you use the hose for above floor cleaning in your stairs do you need to disconnect this and connect the flexible hose. If you want to store the hose on board, it fits over 2 hooks, one at the bottom and one here at the top. To store the hose on board, fit either end to this bracket here, loop the hose under this lower hook and over the top hook, and secure the other end of the hose here. Before we can store the mains cable on the machine, we just need to remove the cable tie fitted at the factory, and also just remove the protective cover on the plug pins. The Hoover Breeze is fitted with 2 cord storage hooks, a fixed one here at the bottom and a swivel cord storage hook just here. Loosely wrap the mains cable around the top and bottom hooks. When you come to the plug end, you'll notice a little clip that's designed to fit to another piece of cable to stop it unraveling when carrying the machine. You'll find that it's a bit stiff when the machine is brand new. It has gone in. After you've used it a few times, you'll find that clips in quite easily. So now the machine is ready for use. I'll just take you through the main features and functions. We'll give it a quick push, But don't forget to check out my channel. You'll see, if you're watching this after January 2025, I'll have done an updated video and I'll tell you how I got on with this for a whole month. So I'll give you my initial impressions of this machine in this video, but you'll see a more detailed review and a summary in a month or so when you see the update. This is the underside of the Hoover Breeze Evo. It's a traditional upright vacuum cleaner, so it incorporates this rotating brush roll to help pick up pet hair and groom your carpet pile. This is a standard belted vacuum cleaner. There is a rubber belt that goes from the motor spindle to the brush roll. Now that belt won't last a lifetime. It's not a lifetime belt. In time it may stretch or it could possibly snap, and you will need to replace it. I'll show you in a future video how to do that. So you just need to keep an eye on it. If you're finding that the machine isn't grooming the pile and it's not picking up, first thing to do, apart from checking for blockages and of course the filters, is to see if you need a new belt. But I will show you how to do that, as I said. Now this little squeegee, Hoover recommend you fit it for increased efficiency, but they also say if you find the machine difficult to push, remove it. So I am going to fit it and see if I have trouble pushing it on this plush pile Saxony. There is a little wiper blade here at the back, but you're supposed to fit this one. I don't know why it's not fitted as standard, but most people probably won't fit it. I think this helps to create a bit more of a seal to increase the efficiency of the machine. But if it's going to be difficult to push, then I will remove it. It's easy enough to put in, so I put it in. We'll see how it goes on my carpet. We've got two little wheels here. This part moves up and down according to the setting. It does have 5 height settings, and we've got 2 wheels at the back. This is the carpet height selector dial that allows you to change the height of the brush roll to suit various different carpets or hard floors. Hoover recommend setting 1 for the best performance and for using on short to medium pile carpets and hard floors, floorboards with crevices and ceramic tiles. On some carpets you might find it's very hard to push on the lowest setting, so you can raise up the head using the dial. So we can go for setting 2, which is for medium pile carpets and delicate floor coverings such as vinyl or lino floors, as well as parquet flooring. We also have setting 4 here. That's for longer pile carpets and also loop pile carpets. Or again, if you're finding it hard to push on one of the lower settings, just go up the dial and then you might find the cleaner easier to push. Then we can go over here to setting 3. Again, that's really for medium. So 3 or 4 is for medium pile carpets. What I would do, I would suggest you start the machine, if you've got low pile carpets, start it on 1, see how you go. If you find it very hard to push, then go to setting 2, and if that's still hard to push, go up to setting 3. Setting 5 is for use when you're using the cleaning tools, but it's also for luxury carpets, so the longer pile carpets, plush pile carpets maybe, you'll find it easier to push on setting 5. So on setting 5 it raises the brush higher up, and on setting 1 the brush is at its lowest position to deep clean lower to medium pile carpets. To switch the Hoover Breeze on and off, there's a foot pedal here. Press the pedal on the other side to release the handle to the operating position. As well as the stair cleaning hose and 2-in-1 nozzle, you also get a crevice tool and extension wand. The crevice tool nests inside the extension wand and fits on the end, so it gives you extended reach if you want to reach up high for those cobwebs. It's also ideal for cleaning down the sides of your upholstered furniture for those biscuit crumbs, etc. When you've finished using it, it just nests back inside the extension wand, and then the wand fits back on the machine like so. So you've got all the tools on board. There is a pet version of this model. It's basically the same cleaner, but it comes with a mini pet hair tool, an air-powered turbo nozzle. But whether it's worth spending the extra on that, I'm not so sure. If you've got pets, it might be worth it, but this cleaner is on offer at about £68. Often the pet version isn't on offer and it's considerably more money. So personally, I don't think, unless you've got lots of pets, I don't think it's really worth it. And to be honest, the pet hair turbo tools that come with these more cheaper cleaners, these budget cleaners, isn't really very good and often will get clogged up with hair. Onto the bagless system of this machine. It's bagless, so no bags to buy, but you do need to wash the filters. Hoover recommend washing the filter after every 5 container empties. So you need to keep an eye on the filter that's inside the clear tank here. To release the actual container from the machine, there is a button at the top. You just press that, carry this to your outside bin preferably, and then you've got a little silver button here. You just have to press that down. The flap opens, and with any luck, give it a shake, the dirt will fall out. If you've got lots of pet hair and fibrous material, some of it might get trapped inside the container, certainly in between the filter and the container. So you can remove the top. It just twists off like so, and you can see you've got full access to the filter, and then much easier to empty the bin of any debris that might have caught around the filter. The filter should be tapped clean after every couple of uses. You don't even have to remove it from the handle. You can just tap it on the side of your bin, preferably, as I said, your outside bin, especially if you're sensitive to dust, because dust will rise up into the air. So do it outside. Just tap it gently on the side of your bin to release the dirt. But this comes off. This all separates and can be washed under running water. And as I said, Hoover recommend every 5 bin empties, just give that a wash. But obviously you need to make sure this is dry before putting it back, so you're going to leave it around 24 hours. So if you can get a spare set of filters, and you can buy them, it's advisable. If this is your only cleaner, get a spare set of filters, and then when you've got one out that's washed and drying, you've got a new fresh one to slot in, and it just fits in like that. I will show you a proper maintenance video how to use this machine, how to clean all the filters, and there is a further filter. I'll just quickly show you that in this video. So if you want maintenance tips, I will be showing you later on. I'll show you how to change the belt, I'll show you how to check for blockages and maintain the efficiency of the cleaner. Also, if you lose the instruction book, there is a little guide on the back of the bin, so you can check that. If you find your machine isn't picking up properly, I'd go through these steps first. The final filter is the exhaust filter. It's just located here. You don't really have to maintain this as much as the filter in the bin, but you still need to keep an eye on it. It's just a very thin black filter, as you can see. So just rinse that under running water, sort of squeeze it out. Between a tea towel is a good idea. Place it on the tea towel, fold the tea towel over, press it down, and then leave it to dry. But yeah, you don't have to wash this filter as much as you have to wash the filter located in the bin. Let's just pop that back. That way, is it? Yeah. Just make sure that's in place, and then that fits on the bottom here, like so. But as I said, look out for the maintenance video I'll be doing on this machine if you're having trouble with yours. Right, I think that's everything to show you. I'm going to switch on, give it a quick push over the carpet. Because I've got a plush Saxony, I'm going to try setting 3 first. Now bear in mind I have fitted the front wiper blade, so if it is too difficult to push, no matter what setting I put it on, I might slide that blade out. It is optional, that's why Hoover don't fit it at the factory. It's a fairly light machine to carry, even with the hose on board, but as I said, you don't have to keep the hose on the machine. If you find you're not going to use the hose very much, you can leave it off and just attach it when and where you need it. But there's also a carry handle here where the bin is, so it's a bit lower down. That's quite a comfortable place to carry it. It is light, not the lightest, but it is light for a full-sized upright. To start using the machine, we turn down the top hook here to release all the mains cable in one go. He says. Then we can just turn the top hook back, ready for when we wrap the machine up. And then if you've clipped the plug to the cable, just remove it like so. We'll plug in and we'll switch on for the first time. See how noisy this cleaner is. Never run over the mains cable when you're vacuuming because you could damage it. So always hold the cable out of the way of the machine when in use. There is a little clip here at the back of the handle that helps keep the cable out of the way, so you can clip it either side like so. As you can see, the cable's gone in there, but you still need to hold the cable to one side as you're cleaning. So to start the machine, we press the release button on this side. Let's just move it so you can see it a bit better. And then switch on using this button here. That is very quiet for a budget priced cleaner. Before the EU regulations that limited the wattage and noise level of cleaners, some of these cheaper bagless machines could be very, very loud. They would have motors 14, 15, 1600 watts, and they would really make your ears hurt. This is very pleasant noise level. It's very, very nice. It doesn't have a high-pitched scream. Now, I'm having trouble pushing this on my plush pile Saxony. So the first thing I'll do, I'm on setting 3, so I'm just going to go up to setting 4 and try it again. Release the handle. Even on setting 4, yeah, it is a bit hard to push. So I do have setting 5. So if it's still hard to push on setting 5, I will have to remove the strip I inserted at the front of the nozzle. Yeah, not too bad. But I feel that maybe efficiency has been compromised with the head being high up. It's easier to push and it's still grooming the carpet, but maybe because the brushes are raised up, it might not be getting the deep down dirt. So I will, for my carpet anyway, I've got low pile carpet in the rest of my house, but I will slide this off. You should really unplug the machine before doing anything like this, but I'm sure it'll be fine briefly. There we go, so I'm sliding that off. We'll give it another go. I'll do it on setting 3 with that little squeegee off. See if it's easier. It's a bit easier. Yeah, still a bit hard to push. It's not as bad as some cleaners I've used, but this is a plush pile Saxony, and if you've followed my channel for a while, you'll know that many cleaners, even very expensive machines, can be problematic on this type of carpet. When I can afford to, hopefully this year, I will be getting a new carpet for my living room. All the other carpets in my home, though, are a much shorter pile, and I will be trying this machine out all around my home, obviously, during my Vacuum of the Month series for January 2025. And I'll be telling you how I got on. I'll also be trying it on hard floors. I'll also do a demo of the machine at the end on when I do my conclusions, how I've got on with this machine. I'll probably do a demo. And I'm going to save all the dirt I pick up through the course of January, so you'll see just how much dirt this machine has removed from my home. I'm going to try and use everything. I'm going to use all the tools. As I said, clean my stairs, clean my upholstery. We've got a little bit of dirt. My carpet isn't dirty, but the breeze has picked up something. Let's have a quick look. As you can see there, just on the first go, just a few pushes, we've got some hair. Always get dog hair in my home. We've also got some dust. So yeah, considering I've hardly used the machine yet, it's not doing bad. But yeah, first impressions, it's very light, it's very quiet. But yeah, I need a month to use this properly, and then I'll tell you what I think of it after using it for a month, because I do a lot of unboxing and first look videos, and I can give you my first impressions of a vacuum cleaner. but it's only when I've used it a lot that I can give you a proper conclusion. I mean, one example, I showed you a Miele Duoflex cordless machine. Although it was very effective at cleaning, I wasn't keen on it, but subsequently I've used that quite a lot and I like it a bit better. It's bagless and it's got a messy filter, which I don't like, but it's quite good for whipping round. I don't mind it now. So that's why I'm planning to do more of these Vacuum of the Month series where I'm using one cleaner, mainly one cleaner, for a whole month, and it gives me a chance to really get to grips with what I like and what I don't like about a particular vacuum. So tune in for those, please. Thumb up and subscribe and you'll see all my latest uploads. But for now, my first impressions of this Hoover Breeze, as I said, it's light, it's quiet, it's got a big container, far bigger than you'd get on a cordless vacuum. That's the max fill line, so you don't have to empty this after every use. But we'll have to see how clean this filter stays in regular use. After a month, I'll be showing you the filter. I'll show you the filter at the start of the series, all clean, and then I'll show you what it looks like after a month use. And I think a month, really, on average, is the right sort of time to clean a filter. Once a month. Most bagless vacuum cleaners, you'd have to wash the filter once a month, minimum. But we'll see. There it is. Thank you again to Joe, one of my subscribers, who kindly chose this on my Amazon wish list so I can show it to you. And stay tuned for more updates on this machine in future videos. So until the next time, thanks for watching and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.